Well, it's 2021 and still no news about Elden Ring. Hi, I'm Dre, and while we're waiting, I might as well share my wish list on what I want to see in Elden Ring. So yeah, let's get right into it. Hope you enjoy. Number 1. Death blows or executions. A feature from Sekiro that I would like to see in Elden Ring is something similar to the death blow mechanic. Not only does it look cool, but the adrenaline rush you get after performing a shinobi execution will get you feel like you've done the impossible. Like you've defeated a legend whom you thought was unbeatable. But anyway, Sekiro's death blows are all about quick, clean, and precise executions, but since Elden Ring is based on Norse mythology, what I want to see are painful and rough brutalities that you can inflict towards your enemies. Or, bosses. Number 2. Romance options. Alright, admit it, there was at least one character from the Soulsborne games you wish you can romance. We've all got that one character that we wished we can stick our long swords into their gaping dragons, if you catch my drift. The closest thing to a romance character is Anri from Dark Souls 3, and I was shocked to find out marriage in the world of Dark Souls involves stabbing your spouse with a sword to the head. If there was one character that I wanted to romance in the Dark Souls trilogy, it would be Sister Fried. I absolutely fell in love with her because her boss battle felt like a dance rather than a fight. I know this is wishful thinking, but hopefully in Elden Ring, we can get a wide variety of romance options. This feature will most likely not happen at all, but I'm still hoping. Number 3. Challenges and replay value. You know what would make Elden Ring replayable? Challenges. What do I mean by this? For example, you complete the game without dying or beat a boss without healing yourself, and then you get a special item after completing that said challenge. I believe this would increase Elden Ring's replay value. Also, one of the few things that Dark Souls 2 almost got right is new enemy placements in New Game Plus cycles. That way, the game wouldn't be boring after finishing the game once. I know Dark Souls 2 wasn't exactly the best in the Dark Souls trilogy, but that is a feature that I would like to see return in Elden Ring. Number 4. Dismemberment. You know what the previous FromSoft games lack? A lot of gore and dismemberment. Sure, you can cut off dragon tails from previous Souls games, but that's about it. Even games like Bloodborne or Sekiro surprisingly didn't have any kind of feature where you can slice off an enemy's limb and then a fountain of blood would suddenly burst out. Sure, Bloodborne and Sekiro had a lot of blood in them, but I want to see some heads roll, I want to see some spines get ripped, bones get snapped, heads get crushed, torsos get mutilated. Sorry, I was talking about a different game. But yeah, something to crank up the violence would be really nice to see in Elden Ring. Number 5. Boss Rush Mode. Not long ago, Sekiro got an update that added a Boss Rush Mode, and I would love to see this feature expanded upon in Elden Ring. The Boss Rush Mode in Sekiro was honestly way better than Bloodborne's Chalice dungeons. What also made that mode great is that there were different variations of the game's bosses. It made fights feel fresh, and I don't mind seeing this feature return in Elden Ring. Number 6. Raid bosses. You know what we haven't seen yet from a From Software game? Raid bosses. When someone mentions raid bosses, what usually comes to mind is a special boss fight that requires multiple players to defeat. I mean, just imagine, players with different builds and loadouts would indulge in jolly cooperation to defeat a super boss in a Souls-like game. We've seen raid bosses in other games like World of Warcraft, Borderlands, Destiny, but never in a FromSoft game. What would a FromSoft raid boss look like? I would be surprised if some sort of a raid boss would make it into Elden Ring, but that's just my wish. So those are my 6 features I want to see in Elden Ring. What about you? Are there some features you want to see in Elden Ring? Comment down below if you want to let me know. Well, this video is long enough. Thanks for watching until the very end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the channel for more gaming content, and as always, I'll see you when I see you. Take care.